Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today guys, I'm going to be reviewing the 90 rated end of an era SBC Peter Crouch. That is right, he has announced his retirement from football. What a guy he has been over the past decade or so. I remember kind of growing up and watching football like the mid-noughties, you know, when Liverpool won the Champions League, when they won the FA Cup against West Ham. This guy was, I think when we won the FA Cup, that was his first season at Liverpool, and he scored some pretty awesome goals for us and played for so many decent Premier League sides. Portsmouth he played for. Do you remember when Portsmouth were in the Premier League? My God, I feel old now saying that. Bloody Portsmouth. They used to be a decent side, didn't they, Portsmouth? But also playing for the likes of Stoke, Spurs and stuff like that over his career, and definitely I would say one of the all-time greats in the Premier League, like one of the all-time English greats in the Premier League, just because he was so consistent for every club he played for in the Premier League. And yeah, it's a shame to see him retiring, but it was obviously going to happen one day. But his SBC, I was able to complete for absolutely free, and in the 4 games that I played with, he scored me 7 goals and got me 1 assist, and he does have a 3-star weak foot as well as 2-star skill moves. Moving along and using him stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 99 positioning, his 99 strength, his 94 finishing, and finally his 99 reactions. And it did have the sniper chem style applied to applied to this Peter Crouch card. And according to Footbin, he's coming in from scratch at 45,000 coins. But if you guys have already got an inform in your club, and it's very easy to go and do the guaranteed inform pack as well, I'm sure a lot of you guys can probably get this card for absolutely free, which for a 90 rated card is insane. So even if you don't plan to use this card if your teams and you plan to use them into other SBCs, I'd still recommend doing him, because for a 90 rated card that you're going to be able to get for well under 50,000 coins, and in the case of some of you guys for free, it's just absolutely insane. But I have to say, in game, I'd give this guy a chance. Since I did the SBC, I think 2 of the games I used him with on the opposition, 2 of the opponents that I was coming up against also had the Peter Crouch card, and they were playing pretty sick with him as well. He's actually an awesome card. I was a little bit scared going into this. He's got 37 balance, 62 agility, 70 stamina, but actually in game, I have to say, I was really impressed. He played actually really, really well, and I don't think that balance and agility matters too much. First of all, with the sniper chem style, his agility goes up to 72, his balance goes up into the low 40s, but it's the fact that his dribbling is at 83. That's increased to 93 with that sniper chem style. His ball control is at 99. He's got 99 reactions and 99 composure. Because so many of his other dribbling stats are fantastic, actually his balance and agility aren't that bad as what they seem to be. Now, I'm not saying he's I'm not saying he's like a Messi or anything like that when it comes to dribbling, but I wouldn't let you put off the doing the SBC at all. I don't actually think it's that bad, in my personal opinion. Despite it looking bad, I don't think it's that much of an issue. But anyway, let's focus on his first pro. His first pro will be his finishing. First of all, 7 goals in 4 games in online division rivals. I can't remember if it was Division 3 or Division 4 foot rivals. I think it was Division 4, but he's got fantastic finishing stats. 99 positioning, 94 shot power, 99 volleys, 93 penalties, as well as his 94 finishing. And with that sniper chem style, both his penalties and finishing go up to 99, which is insane. He can score on his left and right foot. His preferred foot is the right foot. Interestingly, he's only got a 2-star weak foot. I think that is just completely wrong. First of all, he shouldn't have a 2-star weak foot, but actually in game, his weak foot doesn't even feel that bad. I definitely scored maybe 2 or 3 goals on his left foot, and they might not be in the most cleanest of strikes, but he scored the goals within the day on his weak foot. So I actually don't think his weak foot is as bad as someone like an Iron Robin, for example. I think like his weak foot's a lot worse, in my opinion, than what Crouch's was like in game. So yeah, again, weak foot, I don't think that's anything to put you off this SBC either. And also, guys, his second pro will be his strength. Obviously, being at the height of 6'7", he is a giant on the pitch. He just towers over every other player. He's even taller than me. I'm finally reviewing a player that's actually taller than me. I'm like between 6'4" and 6'5", which obviously has its advantages and also has its disadvantages. But 99 strength, 99 aggression, really good strong player. Very rarely got bullied off the ball. I can't recall him ever being bullied off the ball, actually, to be honest, because who would dare to do that to a 6'7" player? But on a serious note, he's a very strong player. He can defend off and muscle off any players and stuff like that as well, which is pretty awesome. And there aren't really any other amazing pros to him. First of all, his pace actually isn't too bad compared to his silver card. It's only got like 35 pace or something like that. This card's actually relatively quick. He's not like insanely quick, but he's not slow at the same time. In terms of cons, there aren't really any to him. Once again, he has got the 70 stamina, which isn't great, but I don't really recall him ever getting that tired. To be quite honest, in the striker, obviously, it was, for a winger, 70 stamina is more of an issue. For a central-based player, stamina obviously is important, but it's not quite as important as an out-wide player. So once again, I don't think the stamina is anything to put you off on doing this SBC. So overall, In terms of value for coins, I will give him a 9 out of 10. I think he's a quality card to actually go for just to try. It's a bit of fun at the end of FIFA. No one really cares anyway at this stage of FIFA what kind of player is using. So this is an SBC I would definitely recommend to do. I think he's a load of fun. And yeah, I'm really glad to review this card. And I would recommend doing his SBC. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish up this video. Thank you very much for watching. And I'll see you guys later.